Hi, it's Jason Perico, here to tell you about Bianchi Honda's Model Year End Sales event going on now. Lease the 2017 Honda Accord LX Automatic sedan for $219 a month with no money down. That's right, no money down and only $219 a month. Stop in today because these year-end deals are going fast. Now we have it, and soon we won't.
Smith on the left wing, one back, two wide on 3rd and 3. Jones, and it's a great fake by Palka, who comes in to play quarterback. Oh, a great zone read fake by Tyler Palka, the dual 1st and 10 at the Edinboro 38-yard line. Jones through a seam, 30 to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, stiff arms, breaks a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. Mark Jones for the 12th time this year on the ground. And the 13th time overall to lead the nation is into the end zone. It was Edinboro knocking off Gannon on their homecoming last year. Play fake, Sisson fired to the far side. It's intercepted near midfield. And taking off down the right side, it's Tiger Winston, who's tripped up inside the 30. The Gannon defense has struggled to take the football away. That's just their 6th takeaway of the year, but that one comes at a great time for the Gannon defense. On 3rd and 20. Fires over the middle. He's got an open receiver. It was Cox, and Cox hangs on, takes a shot on a huge hit at the end, but hangs on for a first down. It was Brandon Anderson, the team's leading tackler, that had the big hit. And here's Jones, like a pinball, bounces out to the right side, and Mark Jones is into the end zone again. This time from 11 yards out. Gannon takes the lead at 1:01 remaining in the opening quarter. Wide receiver set with the two backs. Well, play fake for Keefe. He fires over the middle. Palka just makes the catch. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Angling left at the 15. There he goes. He's gone. Touchdown, Tyler Palka. It's going to be a 61-yard pitch and catch from Keefe to Palka. Just out of your screen. Trips to the right. High snap that airmails over Sisson. Fletcher tries to fall on it. He can't. And it's recovered by Martell Davis inside the 15-yard line. In the backfield, Keefe out of the pistol. To Jones, powering his way in for the touchdown. Palka is going to run the zone read in at quarterback, breaks a couple of tackles, sneaks out to the left-hand side, and that's a touchdown-saving tackle by Rogers at the 29-yard line, but it's again in first down.
To get the defense up the field, just threw it right back underneath.
Tomko with a little play fake, but not fooled was Gannon. At first it was Harris Lyles up the middle, and after he spun away from Harris Lyles, Tomko was sacked by Berger back at the 32-yard line. Andrew Berger, if he needs to. So from the 25-yard line, they will go for it. And they set up the screen to Clark. Clark nowhere to go as he tried to cut across the grain, and he's brought down. Page ends up wrapping him up with a little bit of help from Martell Davis, and the Fighting Scots turn it over on downs, and Gannon will take over near their own 30-yard line. Tomko, delayed draw give to Galick, bounces off to the left side, but Harris Lyles shed his block, slowed him up enough to allow Jeremy Page and Andrew Pearson to wrap him up for a loss back at the 48-yard line. Double tight end set, one wide to each side. Jones slithers out of a scrum. There he goes. 20, 30, near sideline 45. Jones being chased, and he will be pushed out of bounds deep into Edinboro territory as Anderson and Hendrick were finally able to bring him down. It was Anderson who caught him, and Jones just kind of started to run out of gas when he hit about the 40-yard line of Edinboro, but he's all the way down to the 21-yard line. Palka remains in at quarterback with Jones. And they'll give it to Jones, and Jones powering his way to the goal line. Touchdown. For the 4th time this afternoon at 3:42 remaining. It's Williams and Reddick on 1st and 10. Tomko flushed out of the pocket. Looking. Eyes downfield, firing, and it's intercepted. He overshot Williams, picked off by Dorian Jones. Receiver to the right with Rogers on him. Keefe Flush to his right, finds Palka wide open midfield, 45, 40, 35, out of bounds inside the 35 as Anderson drives him out of bounds, who we believe is out because of a possible concussion. Fletcher, Noah Harris-Lyle's in there with some help from Pearson as well. Cox motions out of the backfield. Jones gets the carry, spins off a one tackle, and keeps cutting his way to the right side to get behind blocks. There he goes, 40, 35, 30, right sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he stretched it over the pylon. It's another touchdown run for Mark Jones, and he sets the school single-game record with 5 touchdowns in this contest, as that one will go from 57 yards out. Shippensburg and Slippery Rock. Jones up the middle, Jones to the right, forget about it. 15 yards on the touchdown, touchdown number 6.